Hi friends, today we'll learn how to navigate from view to view. My name is Karthik. So in Web IDE, we'll try to build a application using worklist template, and we'll try to understand how we can navigate from one view to another view, and also migrate or transport the data or propagate the data from one view to another view. So first we will create a app with worklist template. So it's basically UI5 app with worklist template. Then we'll make this worklist template a full screen template. Then in the worklist view, we will try to consume the SAP OData services. Then we'll create a new view, let us call it as view 3, because there will other view called as object view, so I don't want to use that. Let us propagate from worklist view to view 3 and propagate the data from worklist to view 3. So for the SAP OData services, I have the credentials with me. Let us use that credentials. If it asks for the credentials. So let us start. I have the Web ID ready with me. So I'm right clicking on the folder, new, project from template. Let me make use of 1.44 version and the worklist. Select the worklist application, click next. Let me use the project name as the SAP UI5 underscore project 01 underscore view to view. Let me click on next. I already configured the SAP OData services in the SAP HCP. Let me make use of that. A relative URL. Let me log into the SAP OData services with the credentials which we have collected. So how to consume how to create the SAP OData services, I have discussed in another video. So let me collect the URL, the relative, and copy it to the relative URL. Click on the paste button. Let me make use of the product set. Title SAP OData products, namespace com dot. Emacs, object collection, product set, object title. Let me make use of any name here and let me click on finish. Anyhow, we are not going to use this matrix. We are going to create, make it full screen and create separate OData services, consume the OData services. So first one is completed. Next one, I need to convert this worklist template to full screen template. Let me go back to the Web IDE. So to make it full screen, I need to go to worklist.controller.js and comment out this line attach event once. This line I'm commenting. So it has become a full screen. So even if I execute, I won't be getting any data. In the worklist.view.xml, there is a table control, which I'll make use of the table control. So this is the table control. I'll make some adjustments here once I write the code. So let us write the code to consume the data. Before that, I'll execute it so that we can see that it has become a full screen template. There's a pop-up blocker. Then do it again. Okay. So this is a simple table control which is there in the worklist view. So let me write the code. First, let me have a URL here where data. So that URL I'll be collecting from the manifest.json. The data sources, I'll just go into the code editor. Let me have a JSON model 1, new JSON model, and an OData model. OData model 1 is equal to new sap.ui.model.odata.odata model, which consumes the data, and a that variable which has a scope within the function, because this will not work inside a success function or inside the OData call. Now let me read the OData services by making use of the read method and making use of the product set. Okay, we need this product set here, and it takes the success and the error functions with OData and the response as parameters, and error as the, in case any server side failures will be there. If sometimes you might not get the data, we can capture that in the error function. Failed. Okay. And OData dot results contains all the data records. So let me set the data with the JSON model 1 dot set data, and that dot get view by making use of the view level binding, that dot get view dot by ID. So we'll make use of the table ID here, dot set model of JSON model 1 with the remodeling. So in the worklist.view, let me take the table ID, that is the table ID, that's the table ID. And in the table control, prod, I'll remove this, I'll just make use of prod greater than, I don't want any sorter path. I'll remove this busy indicator delay, and upload finished is not required, and have a growing threshold to control the number of records. I will be controlling some 10 records at a time. There can be huge records. I won't make it false. Growing scroll flow is false. Let us leave the header toolbar everything as it is, and the column ID. So let me remove this ID, and also the ID for this also I'll remove it to make it very simple and easy to understand. In this also I'll remove the text cells. So what are the columns this product set has? The metadata, let us check. It has a lot of metadata here, so let us make use of the product ID, and with the binding here, model data with the text. Text is prod, is the remodeling there. So let us see whether we are getting the value for this product ID so that we can move on. So let me remove all these things because I'm not entering into the second view objective. We are going to create another view. Let us put output, execute it. Let us see. So we have to get the product ID here. So we got the product IDs. So let us write code for what remote metadatas 1, 2, 3, and also the model data 1, 2, and 3. Let us have the type code. Or let us take category. The name of product. Supplier ID. Or let us take the price, which might be useful for the formatting of data. Category is the second column, name is the third column, and price is the fourth column. Save all, go to output, refresh. So if we are good to go here, then we can create another view and we can move further. And we can see how we can navigate from view to view. Yes, so we got all the records here. So there are 125 records. So we are going to create a new view. So this is done. So we are going to create a new view. Let us call the view as view 3 and let us have propagate to the view. That means I need to have a button here. Just let us call it as a view to view 3. Okay, so about the table control, let us have a button, a simple button with the text on it to view 3, and let us have a event press to, let us do underscore to view 3. Okay, so what I'll do here, instead of writing this code, I want the layout editor to take care of that. Okay, so first what we'll do, we'll create a new view. So right click on the web app, new SAP UI5 view. Let us take name of the view as view 3. Click next. Override the existing component. Click finish. And you can see that view 3 and the control got created. So open the view worklist view.xml using the layout editor. And to this we'll add a button somewhere. Okay, so where it got created, about table, yes. And to this button control, let us write the text go to view 3 or to view 3, and in the events press, so navigate to. So that is a good thing what SAP has come up with the Web IDE. So where I want to navigate to, so let us select the view as view 3. Just now we have created this view, and don't touch anything, click save here. So the code to navigate to view 3 will be written by the framework itself, so don't touch the framework code. So let us save all. Now to confirm, we'll go to the view 3. Also, let us open that in the layout editor, using layout editor, and we'll have a button here as well which says back. Back means it is going back to the work list, and in the events let us write navigate to view work list. Okay, it is already taking the work list. Okay. Click on save. To know that we had moved to view 3, we will change the title here. So we can change the title. So here you can change it view 3. So save it, go to the output and check whether we are able to navigate to view 3. So if we are done navigating back and forth, then we will try to propagate the data. So that is very, very important. So I got a button here. Let me click on the button to view 3. Yes, it is successfully taking me to view 3. This is how we can navigate from one view to another view. Let us go back. Yes. Now what we need to write the code here to get the data. Okay, that is what we are looking for. So go to the view 3 view3.view.xml. First we'll have the table control here. Let us have a table control. We can copy the table control coming from the in the work list view, and what is not required we can remove that. So lots of things are there which are not required. Header toolbar, all these things. Let us remove all these things. Though it gives a warning message that header toolbar must be there, but let us remove that time being. And this as well. Okay. So the remodeling part, what we'll do, we will go to the worklist.controller.js. Here, this is a view level binding. That means it is the data is only to that view. Now we will have something called as application level binding. For the application level binding, we have to make use of the sap.ui.getCode.set. Use that JSON model. But if you see, this JSON model is a local reference. I want to make it global. So what we'll do, we'll altogether take a different variable, this dot JSON model 2, new JSON model. So this dot JSON model 2 will be the global reference. That means we'll try to set the data also. That dot JSON model 2 dot set data. Now the data is also stored in the JSON model 2, but it is a global reference. JSON model is a global reference. To that global reference, let it be. Now this is application level binding and this has the value. So we'll go into the view 3 controller, and in the onInit method, so it's very empty here completely. So in that, let us fetch the value where O model is equal to sap.ui.getCode.get model. So what you are trying to get the model. So the model which we have to remodel it here. So let us remodel something like prod 1. Okay, prod 1. So to the prod 1, let us get the model. Get model of prod 1. Now prod 1 stores all the data. It knows that the data is there. Now using this dot, again local, so a view control, view level binding, we can make use of this dot get view dot set model of O model, and we can make use of the same prod 1. And you can change that remodeling. Anyhow, this model contains prod 1, you can make it of prod 2. And in the view 3, you can mention as prod 3. Here as well, prod 3. Let us save all and execute it again. Let us make a small correction here. So this one is prod 1. So just make it prod 1 back, then make it prod 2, and then the view 3 also adjust to the prod. Let us execute it again. Okay, so we are having the data in worklist view. So when I click on to view 3, you can see the data is also there in the. So we are propagating the data. This is how we can propagate the data. So any questions you have, you can write to me, comment in this video section, or you can email me at SAP UI5 training99@gmail.com. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will be getting the latest videos on the SAP UI5 development in the real-time scenarios. Thanks for watching this.